If you deal with the root cause, you won't have to suffer the outcome. Frank Suarez. This isn't just a clever saying, it's a powerful truth that many overlook. Why is it that despite all the medical breakthroughs, millions are still diagnosed with cancer each year? Could there be something the pharmaceutical industry isn't telling us? As reported by the American Cancer Society, over 20 million new cancer cases were identified in 2022, with close to 10 million deaths. These aren't just statistics. They reflect devastating realities: broken homes, children left without parents, and entire lives upended. But what's even more alarming is how cancer is treated today. Frank Suarez once noted, the drug industry isn't built to cure, it's built to manage symptoms. This brings up a serious concern. Are we being turned into lifelong customers of a system that doesn't intend to truly heal us? While it's true that chemotherapy and radiation can be life-saving in certain cases, they often come with severe physical and emotional damage. So the big question is there another way? The good news is, yes, there is. A natural approach that's been known for generations, rooted in ancient wisdom and now supported by scientific research. But because it challenges major interests, this knowledge has been suppressed or ignored for far too long. That's what I'm here to uncover in this video. What about you? Do you believe that nature holds the key to healing cancer? Share your thoughts, and before I reveal it, leave a comment below, sharing where you're watching from and how old you are. Let's see how many of us are choosing to protect our strength as we age. Let's begin the journey right now.
The hidden truth about cancer. Have you ever truly taken a moment to ask yourself why cancer seems to be spreading more widely and rapidly than ever before in history? What is it that makes this disease grow so aggressively despite all the advances in medicine and technology?
And here's the more intriguing question. If we could understand what fuels cancer's growth, could we possibly stop or slow it down by cutting off its supply? And that question has driven many people, including myself, to search deeply for answers that go beyond the surface. During my journey to uncover the truth, I explored countless studies, reports, and interviews with doctors, medical researchers, natural healers, and nutrition experts, many of whom had either studied cancer intensively or had fought the disease themselves and come out the other side. What amazed me the most was a single shared principle they all agreed on, despite their different approaches. If you want to weaken cancer, you need to starve it. Starved of the things it depends on to stay alive and spread. Let's start with what most people don't realize. Sugar is cancer's primary fuel source. It might shock you to learn that cancer cells consume up to 15 times more glucose than normal, healthy cells. That means that every time we consume excess sugar, whether through sodas, pastries, or hidden sugars and processed foods, we may unknowingly be feeding cancer. Nobel Prize-winning scientist Dr. Otto Warburg discovered something remarkable. Cancer cells don't create energy the same way healthy cells do. While normal cells use oxygen to produce energy, cancer cells ferment sugar, even in the presence of oxygen. This unusual method of energy production allows cancer cells to thrive, bypassing the normal cellular rules and boundaries. That brings us to a second critical insight. Cancer loves low oxygen environments, while our healthy cells absolutely require oxygen to function and survive. Cancer is different. It actually prefers areas of the body with poor oxygen flow. These low oxygen zones make it easier for tumors to take root and expand without resistance. Now think about what contributes to a low oxygen internal state. A sedentary lifestyle, poor dietary choices loaded with processed foods, and chronic emotional stress. All these factors silently work together to create an internal environment that's perfectly suited for cancer to grow. The third key truth is that cancer flourishes in an acidic environment. As cancer cells ferment glucose, they produce lactic acid as a byproduct. This buildup of acid lowers the pH of nearby tissues, creating an internal environment that is more acidic than it should be. This acidic condition not only supports further cancer growth, but it also helps cancer hide from the immune system, making it harder for the body to fight back. That's why maintaining a slightly alkaline internal state is considered one of the most effective ways to make your body less hospitable to cancer cells. Diet, hydration, stress management, and deep breathing all play a part in this balance. Now, let me tell you about Elizabeth, a woman whose incredible healing journey has inspired countless others. Nearly 10 years ago, she came to our wellness center carrying a heavy burden. She'd been diagnosed with 3 tumors growing in her abdominal region. At the age of 60, her doctors told her she needed to start urgent chemotherapy immediately due to the seriousness of her condition. But Elizabeth felt uneasy about taking that path. Her instincts told her to explore other options. She made the brave decision to pursue a natural approach instead, hoping to find healing without the harsh side effects of conventional treatments. With our support, Elizabeth embarked on a transformational lifestyle change. She eliminated refined sugars, processed foods, and yeast, which were feeding harmful microorganisms and worsening her condition. She learned how to prepare and cook vegetables, legumes, and healing foods in a way that nourished her body at the cellular level. She also received natural herbal remedies, including those known to target fungal overgrowth and support the immune system. Over time, her energy improved, her pain subsided, and most importantly, her condition began to reverse. Her story is proof of what the body can do when it's given the right support and environment to heal. Isn't her transformation incredible? It's stories like these that remind us how much power lies in knowledge and informed choices. Now, let's continue this journey of discovery as we reveal the healing potential of one very special leaf that may surprise you, the hidden evolutionary power of olive leaf. Olive leaves carry an ancient healing secret that many people tend to overlook, despite their incredible potential. Have you ever heard of or tried olive leaf extract? While most people are familiar with the numerous health benefits of olive oil, often celebrated worldwide as one of the healthiest fats, the real powerhouse might actually be the leaves of the olive tree themselves.
These small, vibrant green leaves are packed with a remarkable natural compound called oleuropein, which possesses potent antioxidant, antibacterial, and antifungal properties.
This combination is what makes olive leaf extract a hidden gem in the fight against illness, particularly cancer. Why is this so important? Because our bodies are constantly under attack from oxidative stress and free radicals, harmful molecules that sneakily damage our cells and quietly trigger the early growth of cancer in our tissues. Oleuropein helps neutralize these free radicals, protecting cells from damage and reducing the risk of cancer development. But the benefits of olive leaf extract don't end there. Research has shown that it also has the ability to block angiogenesis, the biological process where tumors stimulate the formation of new blood vessels. These new vessels act like supply lines, delivering oxygen and nutrients that tumors need to grow and spread. By cutting off this supply network, olive leaf extract effectively starves tumors, weakening them until they shrink and eventually die. But there's even more to olive leaves than just these powerful anti-cancer actions. Here's an interesting and often overlooked fact. When olive oil is consumed alongside certain foods like cooked tomatoes, it enhances the body's ability to absorb lycopene, a strong antioxidant renowned for its ability to reduce inflammation, especially in the prostate gland. This is particularly important for men over the age of 40, as prostate health naturally becomes a greater concern with age, including meals that combine olive oil and tomatoes at least 3 times a week can be a simple yet effective dietary habit that supports long-term prostate health and overall cancer prevention. Now, here's a question for you to consider. Why do some people who consistently eat a healthy diet still end up developing cancer while others appear naturally protected against it? The answer often lies not just in an overall diet, but in the specific foods we choose to include or exclude. Foods that can either support prevention or actively help the body fight back against cancer's growth. So what are the true food heroes in this ongoing battle? Which natural ingredients can help tip the scales in our favor? Let's continue exploring these powerful allies together. uncovering nature's best kept secrets for protecting your health. If you're still watching or enjoying this video, go ahead and give it a like. It really helps support the channel. Powerful foods that fight cancer. Let's begin with a food most of us know well, the tomato. What's truly amazing is that when tomatoes are cooked, they release lycopene, a potent antioxidant that plays a key role in lowering inflammation throughout the body and supporting prostate health in particular. Lycopene has been extensively studied for its ability to neutralize harmful free radicals, which are linked to cancer development. And here's a helpful tip to maximize its benefits. When tomatoes are eaten along with olive oil, your body absorbs lycopene much more efficiently. This simple pairing makes the combination not only delicious, but also incredibly smart for health. So, if dishes like tomato sauces, stews, or fresh salads drizzled with olive oil haven't yet made it into your weekly meal rotation, now is a great time to start adding them regularly for their cancer-fighting power. Next, let's talk about legumes. Food such as lentils, chickpeas, and black beans are much more than just excellent sources of plant-based protein. They are also low to moderate in carbohydrates, which help stabilize blood sugar levels and reduce inflammation. Both critical factors in lowering the risk of chronic illnesses like cancer, because inflammation creates an environment where cancer cells can thrive. Controlling it through diet is essential. If you're looking for a comforting and nourishing meal, a warm bowl of seasoned legume stew or a hearty lentil soup makes a perfect wholesome option. Plus, legumes are rich in fiber, which supports healthy digestion and helps your body eliminate toxins, further contributing to cancer prevention. And then there's the lemon. With its sharp, tangy, and sour flavor, many people assume lemons are acidic for the body. But in reality, it's quite the opposite. While lemons taste acidic, once they are digested, they leave behind alkaline minerals such as potassium, magnesium, calcium, and small amounts of iron that help cleanse and alkalize the body. These minerals are absorbed in the intestines and transported through the bloodstream to various tissues where they help balance the body's pH level. This alkalizing effect supports the body's natural detoxification processes and plays a significant role in reducing inflammation, which is one of the main contributors to cancer progression. Starting your day with a glass of warm lemon water is an easy and effective way to tap into these benefits and support your overall health. Now think about seeds. Have you ever considered why seeds like pumpkin, sunflower, and sesame are widely praised as nutrient-dense superfoods? Perhaps you've sprinkled some chia seeds on your oatmeal or added them to your smoothies without fully appreciating their nutritional value. What sets these seeds apart is their excellent content of plant-based protein combined with a low glycemic impact, meaning they deliver a steady release of energy without causing rapid spikes in blood sugar. This steady energy is vital for maintaining stable insulin levels, which helps reduce chronic inflammation linked to cancer. There is an ancient belief that all seed-bearing plants are nature's gifts, packed with essential nutrients. These tiny nutritional powerhouses also help support pH balance, promoting a less acidic internal environment where cancer cells find it difficult to grow and multiply. What should we eat every day? One of the easiest yet most powerful habits you can adopt for your health is adding dark leafy greens like kale or Swiss chard to your daily meals. These vibrant greens don't just add appealing color and texture to your plate. They are packed with a wide range of essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are absolutely vital for keeping your body functioning at its very best. Why does this matter so much? Because your body depends heavily on these nutrients to fuel a variety of critical processes, from strengthening your immune system and supporting gut health to protecting your heart and boosting your energy production. Dark leafy greens are some of nature's most nutrient-dense foods, providing powerful health benefits that can help prevent chronic diseases and promote overall well-being. If your meals rarely include these kinds of vegetables, you could be missing out on some of the most valuable and healing gifts that nature has to offer. Now, if the idea of eating large portions of fresh vegetables every day feels overwhelming, time-consuming, or simply not feasible with your busy schedule, don't worry. There is an easy and convenient fix. You can turn to natural supplements such as barley grass powder or specially formulated green blends, which concentrate many of the same nutrients found in freshly picked greens. These superfood powders are a fantastic way to simplify your daily routine and ensure consistency in your nutrition. They help fill in nutritional gaps, especially when fresh produce isn't always readily available or when life gets hectic. Incorporating these natural supplements into your daily diet can make it easier to maintain your nutrient intake and support your long-term health goals without sacrificing convenience. What foods should we avoid to prevent cancer? Have you noticed how cancer cases keep rising, even with all the progress in medical technology? While many of us focus on what we should eat, we often ignore the foods we need to cut back on, foods that quietly weaken our defenses and create a perfect setup for cancer to grow. At the top of the list is refined sugar, a hidden danger. Cancer cells thrive on sugar, using it as their main fuel to spread. When we consume too many sweet treats, sodas, candy, or even bottled juices, we're unknowingly feeding those harmful cells. To make a smarter choice, consider replacing refined sugar with natural options like raw honey or coconut sugar, which are gentler on the body. Next, let's talk about modern wheat, which is very different from the ancient grains our ancestors ate. Today's processed wheat has much higher gluten levels, making it harder to digest and more likely to trigger inflammation or weaken immunity. Think of white bread, pasta, or packaged cookies. Most are made from this altered wheat. Switching to whole grain or ancient grain bread can be a better alternative for daily meals. Another item to watch out for is aged cheese, especially those with mold. While flavorful, these cheeses can carry substances that may burden your immune system if consumed too often. It's safer to stick with fresh, low-processed cheeses that are easier on your body, and we can't forget about caffeine. In moderation, it's usually fine. Drinking too much coffee, strong teas, or energy drinks can increase acidity, which may support cancer development. If you're looking to cut back, try caffeine-free herbal teas or roasted chicory root drinks, tasty alternatives that help your body stay more balanced. Now think about this. What happens if we never change what we eat? Our body, just like a machine, needs the right, without enough nutrient-rich antioxidant-packed foods, our immune defenses slowly weaken, leaving us open to serious conditions like diabetes, cardiovascular disease, or even cancer. None of us want that outcome, but the good news is we can turn it around. By simply being more mindful of what we eat and choosing natural healing foods, we can boost our health, safeguard our future, and protect those we care about. So, how about starting today? The choices you make now could prevent years of suffering later. Thanks for tuning in and valuing your health. Cancer won't wait, but the steps we take today can make all the difference.
Will you stay passive or will you take action to stay strong and healthy? Special thanks to Frank Suarez, a tireless advocate who spent his life uncovering the truth about nutrition and disease.
If this video gave you value, hit that like button so more people can benefit. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who might need it. Your support helps us reach more people looking to stay strong and healthy as they age. Comment what's your age and where you are watching from. We love hearing from our amazing community. See you in the next video.